with week 1 in the bag. I was 5-1 on my picks. And the only one that surprised me was Chris with his dirt-ass team. So good job, Chris. You won the cake. Let's do a review real quick. We got me pounding Tim down to nothing, 176.8 to 121.5. Everybody on my team went ham. I guess this is what happens when you're the commissioner. You pick such a good team. I picked Todd to win against Jason. What's happened? 116 and 93.8. So Jace got his shit kicked there. Good job, Jace. I picked Barry to win against Kenny. Sorry, Kenny. Barry's a seasoned vet now, 2 years in with a solid team. So 123.9. It's 98.3. Joe Hyde. How's that Romo feel? It's a good pick there. 118 to 97.2. Happy honeymoon, Bryce. Have fun with your first loss. High scoring game over here, Pat. Pat's a contender this year. 79.8 against 75.3. We'll get back to you, Nick, on your team, but good job, Pat. Good win. And the game of the week, the Heartbreak Hotel game of the week. Chris with the upset against Jake. I don't know what happened here. Let's do a quick box score and just figure out what happened. Looks like Marquise Colston laid a big old goose egg, 2.9. I guess it wasn't a 0, but dear God, that was pretty bad. Really looks like Julio Jones went ham for you, so it kind of hurt you with Matt Ryan. And Andy Dalton did pretty solid in your Joe Flacco with a 2.9. Dear God, you cannot win a game with that. And defenses were pretty close, so I guess it really came down to your wide receiver and your quarterback. But I wouldn't panic. You still have a solid team, and everybody's going to put up numbers there. And Chris, I would start to panic with Andy Dalton facing Oakland. You know, it's a quality defense there. So maybe you'll win another one next week. But all right, let's go into the predictions. So week 2 predictions. We got me and Todd, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little scared of this matchup, but I think I can eke it out again with Brady on the bubble, being so pissed off again. But Breeze does have an easy matchup. No QB Nick against Kenny. Kenny, I think you lucked out here. You got to win with Nick's all-star of a cast over there. Nick, we're coming back. Bryce and Pat. Ooh, this is going to be a good matchup. Now, Pat, you really want to be a contender, you need to knock him off. But I got Frank Gore in another league, and I think Frank Gore goes ham. Even though it's against the Jets, he's got something to prove. And I think Stafford goes ham, too, and they'll get Kelvin involved. So give me Bryce. Pat, Golden Tate. So maybe he steals a few catches there. But Teddy Bridgewater and Carson Palmer, I like that matchup. And then Russ Wilson and Matt Stafford. I'm going to still go with Bryce on that one. Cardinals at Chicago is an easy one, and then Jets at Indy. I think Indy blows them up, but I could be wrong. Let's see, quick books. It's Tim against Jason, and oh man, Tim, you put up some good points last week, but there you could not do it against that all-star of a cast that one guy drafted. And I'm gonna go with Tim this one. I think Tim steals the cake. I got Eddie Lacy at Seattle. It's going to be, at home, but Seattle's defense. I think Kansas City's for real, so I think Demaryius Thomas won't do much. And then again, Sam Bradford might bounce back. But Phillip Rivers, I think, is for real. So I think it'll be a shootout, but I'm going to go with Tim in the late rounds. It's 111 projected to 114. That'll be the underdog there, so give me Tim on that one. Let's see, Chris against Joe. Oh, man, who's got the line on that one? Joe, I love the team, man. I'm going to root for you again. I'm going to go with Joe. I just think Dalton fails. In all honesty, Chris, you have a pretty solid team. Eli Manning will probably bounce back and not throw an incomplete pass this time and win him a game. Jamal Charles, Mark Ingram, I think those are solid running backs. Julio Jones, I believe, is solid. But you got Fitzgerald with his Walker out there. And then how'd Cameron do last week? I didn't really look at that, but I like Cameron at Jacksonville. So maybe it's a shootout. And flip a coin on that one. I think I'd go with Joe, but Chris has a chance definitely in that game. Jake and Barry. Jake, he had a bad week 1. Barry had a pretty decent week 1. I think this is another close one. Devontae Adams might steal some. Dante Moncrief, I don't know too much about him. I kind of missed out. Been working 3 a.m.s. But he might have some. Then again, it's a Jets. But yeah, Alshon Jeffrey and Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen, who picked that for you? What a steal! That was a nice pick. Marshawn Lynch, Jonathan Stewart for Jake. I like those. And then DeMarco Murray, I think, will kill it. And I think Amir Abdullah. So I might even, Jake, I think week 2, I think this is the matchup to really look at. I'm going to go with the matchup of the week. Again, with Jake the Snake and Barry. I'm going to go with Jake on this one. It's a really close match, I think. Closer than the projected is really going to give you guys. Aaron Rodgers, I think, is going to go ham against Seattle. Yeah, it'll be a close one, but give me Jake. Sorry, Bear. Give me Jake for that week. Go, Jake. All right, let's break down where we really went wrong here. Week 1, we got to do a spotlight on Nick's team. Nick, I've been watching, buddy. So he goes Derek Carr, 12th round, and then he goes, oh, what the hell's his name? Hoyer, 15th round, and Derek Carr gets hurt. He's probable this week. And Hoyer gets benched. So he picks up Manziel. There is some serious trade value going on over here. So, Nick, I'm sure if you need a quarterback, everybody would love to have Adrian Peterson or Randall Cobb or, man, C.J. Anderson, too. He's hurt. And Hillman stole a lot of touches. I told you not to go there. I told you. I think his team's on watch this week. I think you should really start looking for some answers, maybe find some free agency help or do some trades. Then again, I'm nobody to talk. So, week 2. Good luck, fellas. I'm out.